Good
Oh,
morning, good afternoon, good evening, top of the time zone. I'm Alan C. Got Johnny J in the house. Got Hey Joe, our resident time traveler, and today is Tuesday.
yes. And we're here we're going to be talking about Ronnie Winters, and we're going to give him a little bit of the cold shoulder. We're going to talk about the this day in history. We're going to talk about and also some other Christian contemporary artists that are supportive of our president. We're going to talk about something else besides this day in history. Hmm. Oh well, it'll come to me because I was going going through the list, and let me go back to my.
Yes,
Okay, yeah,
ladies and gentlemen,
go
that's
for it.
oh, I just got a message from
Oh,
somebody.
hold on, wait, okay, yeah, we're all getting distracted here as we were talking about Suno and Donna, and I mean some great stuff out there.
All kinds of cool stuff. Hey, listen, stay tuned to Innervision FM. We're going to be doing some ramping up for the summertime. I had to do some restructuring, some changing around. Was hoping to get some concerts up off the ground up here in the Cripple Creek, Colorado
Uh,
area. But we now have the opportunity to do a bunch more. So, in order for this to happen, though, got Suno, Donna, like Johnny was mentioning. These are some pretty cool platforms. I'll be doing some lessons on at least one of the music platforms so that anybody interested can not only make a good soundtrack, but man, they could get right on their way to start making some great stuff. This stuff opens opportunities for the blind, low vision community, as well as anybody who's disabled. But you don't have to be disabled to use this stuff, folks. And I'm going to fix it to where if you purchase Suno, you can get a 20. Well, I'm not gonna say what the percentage discount is because I haven't fixed it yet. I'm going to set this up to where you can get yourself a little bit of a discount if you go through Innervision FM. So, um, where do you want to
yeah,
start?
well, let's do some this day in history.
Okay,
Let me go go down here. Look at some of these. Go back down here.
I'm all in my bed because I'm freezing.
What, is
It
it
got
cold up there?
Yeah, it got cold up here. It was nice and warm, and then all of a sudden the clouds rolled in and the rain rolled in. It's like, whoa, all right. Don't like
Okay,
Yeah, it's cool here too.
Yeah.
you can't get out of here. Well, it started raining, and we're having one of those outdoor movie theaters, but the sun doesn't go down until I think it doesn't go down until like eight something. But they're starting they're going to start it at 6 o'clock with the band, and I guess the band is going to play for 2 hours, and
Oh,
then I think the sun maybe goes down around 8:30.
Where
So
at?
it's going to be at uh the art complex on 14th and Curtis.
Sun goes down way before 8 o'clock.
It does?
Of
Oh,
course,
okay. Well,
maybe six, 6 or 7.
yeah.
Well, and summertime's daylight savings time, so six, going on 7, but not any later than that.
yeah,
I would,
sunset, and then you got dusk after
unless things
that.
have
So
changed the last 10 years.
once again,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, well, and speaking of this day in history, in 1989, and I remember I bought the album, but I don't know, I didn't like it as much. And then I read some sort of like background on it. The movie Batman came out, which Prince did a lot of
Soundtrack.
the soundtrack, and I guess he was doing it with this. I'm not sure because I'm getting because they was talking about the girls that Prince had dated. So I'm not sure if I got that mixed up. So I don't know if it was he did some of the songs and a 17-year-old girl inspired it that he met.
Hmm.
I don't know. But anyways, I think he wrote a song on there with her in it, with her helping to write it and stuff like that. So I don't know. Did you guys ever listen to the Batman soundtrack? I had it. No, no, that was the best one. That was the best one. That was the best one right
Not
there.
that one.
That was the best one right there. But this Prince thing, I mean, I know he wanted to be different than, the original,
Sure.
but I don't know. It's like I had it and then I sold like a bunch of my albums. Some guy in the Springs said he had taken them off my hands for $100.
Wow.
So I mean, it was only like, I don't know, 50, so $2 a record. I don't know. And so anyway, that came out in 1989. Now, 1993, what's her name? Bobbit?
Put your stuff away.
Yeah,
Lorraine?
put your stuff away. Put your stuff away, Bobbit.
Could you
I'm going to take
imagine?
it and put it in the top drawer. Then you can't use it.
Could you imagine? And then I remember the story, like she said she drove off with it in her hand and she threw it out the window. And I'm thinking like, oh man. And I said,
Some dog running
wow.
around with it in his mouth.
How
Yeah,
big,
just check out that story. You guys will have a lot of fun with that.
man, how vindictive. And I think then he went on Howard Stern's show and, he was looking for ways to make money. And God, it was like,
Get his stuff back.
yeah, man. Could you imagine that? And I guess they found it and was able to stitch it. And I said, but what an experience, man. That makes you cringe just even think about it.
Oh, wow.
And then,
Talk about clutching your pearls.
right, I know. Yeah.
Makes you think hard about your life choices.
That's right. That's right.
Gee,
Better be a good little boy.
never pass out around a vindictive anyone. I mean, wow, that sounds like some of that 1942 Germany kind of stuff. But
It's some scary
gee.
stuff, man.
Now,
Let's see. Next up, let's see where
is
are we?
that now
Hey,
1965, the Mr.
Bird.
Tambourine Band,
Mr.
and,
Tambourine Man, yeah.
and that started off the folk revolution.
Because that was Bob Dylan, or was
You
that
know,
Arlo Guthrie?
I mean,
Did-
okay,
I
who
think
did the song Mr. Tambourine Man, 1965?
that'd be the Birds did it, but who wrote
Oh,
what are you getting?
oh, Bob Dylan. Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought it was somebody else, but I guess
Oh,
it
dude,
was.
there's a lot of covers of that song. In those days, that was a mainstay. That was a staple.
Oh, what about that song, My Green Tambourine?
Oh,
That was
Oh,
that's
that's a different.
electric
that's a
alarm clock, or
Yeah,
okay.
that's Strawberry Alarm Clock.
no. Strawberry Alarm Clock was with the one guy from Leonard Skinner. They did so Incense and
Oh,
Peppermint was
Incense
the name
and
of the song.
Peppermints. Oh, that's another one. Hey,
Oh,
man. Wow.
yeah. Yeah, because I mean, I remember the songs with that word in it, but I never really, and I guess I might go ahead and listen to that version.
Yeah.
And I probably as soon as I hear it, I'll know it. Wait a minute,
Yeah.
let me see. I can't wait until then. Let's see.
You
Play
can't wait.
Mr. Tambourine Man by Bob Dylan.
Make sure the mic don't pick it up, so you.
Okay, now playing on that.
Okay.
I want to see if I.
So he's listening to it now. Let me tell you a little bit about Krispy Kreme donuts and our Regal ticket cinema sales. It's only because of folks like you that we continue to thrive and prosper. I don't know. We're doing our best here to serve the physically disabled community. That's the blind folks like Johnny and I. That's also those it's got other disabilities. Financially challenged folks.
Green.
And we just got.
You broken brain individuals like Alan Colvin, man.
And we just got another no from another foundation that said, "What's up with this?"
Well,
It's
no,
like,
that's not no. That's just next. That's all. That's all.
yeah.
That's all.
So I submitted that one that was due today for the Rose Foundation. So we'll see
Perfect.
how that goes.
Yeah.
Um, but so you just have to keep plugging, just have to keep plugging until something comes up. And it is what
Gotta,
it is.
gotta stay hungry, folks.
Yeah.
So next up we have Winter. Jonathan Winters, I think his name is. No,
Ronnie
wait.
Winter,
Oh, 1975, no, 1970,
Jaws.
79.
75 was Jaws.
yeah, 75 was the Jaws. That that dun 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 dun. Dun. Now that one, I mean, and people are still getting, I guess, chopped up by these sharks that are mistaking them for a piece of meat. And it's like, now that's one I heard was, I think it was a 8-year-old girl who it bit her hand and then, but it didn't take it all the way off. So they were able to reconnect that kind of stuff. But
My.
man, that is just like crazy, man. It's like you can't speak to a shark says, hey, wait a minute. It's like,
Bad dog. Bad.
yeah. I heard if you hit them in the nose, it'll break
Their
their spike.
frenzy, their food
Yeah.
frenzy, whatever that is. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know. I don't want to find out one way or the other. So I'm going to stay a long ways away from an ocean where there's a
You know,
nice
sharks are like snakes.
uh,
Kill it.
mm,
kill it.
yeah.
Spiders. Kill it.
Kill it.
Now this next one, when did it come out? 1981. It was a song called "Stars on 45." Now I think that was just a variety of artists. I got to hear this one too. Okay, um, play "Stars on 45," 1981.
Hmm. I do
Oh,
not
what? I
happen.
don't want to. I just play it. Place. No, shut up. Play Stars on 45. Oh God. Apple. Okay. On Apple, play Stars on 45.
Hmm.
Oh God, no, I'm not gonna play
So I
that.
got Hulu
I'm not gonna play that
for a
game.
year.
I'm not gonna play this dumb phone. Now it's asking me what app. And that Bob Dylan song, I have heard that song before. It
Oh
was
yeah,
like when he was in his acoustic, and then they got married when he went to electric.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. Anyway, I've heard that song, and I think it's just a variety of artists that were on that song, and it was probably towards the end of the disco era.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so you can catch up with that. Let's see. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. Now let's get back up to Ronnie
Um,
Winters.
Ronnie Winters.
Do
That's
you think he did that for a publicity type of thing?
so I think
Because money is money. Money is green. So
oh yeah, I'm sure that part of it's publicity. I think some of it is the poor guy has just happened to have an understanding of Christianity that may be hmm, different than traditional Christian views. Wow, I don't even know how to touch this, Johnny.
no, but okay, okay. He's saying that, if you don't like different races or different sex, and I'm thinking like Trump has all that and more. eh, The people that have been in his life that's worked for him. He's even had, well, I guess, this gay guy who's part of I forgot what part of the administration he is and stuff like that. And so I'm looking at this guy, and then he says, I guess if you go the other way, you know that is a place up in Boulder that for birth deletions and all that kind of stuff, and if he's talking about like the other group being more righteous than this group and not realizing that all have sinned and fallen short of the glory, I have a feeling that he needs a more of an interpretation from the Holy Spirit because somehow he's just ran off the track.
So I think what you're trying to say is he might have a good solid foundation in Christianity, meaning he knows the truth, meaning in his spirit may have some good knowledge that can be built upon. Perhaps though, he's a little bit off kilter, making his viewpoint. Wow,
And
I don't
and
I
he's just
don't.
he was using the right words there. If you come to my concert, you hear some propaganda. So somehow I think he's using these buzzwords,
Yeah.
and it's I don't know. It seems like there's something else going on there that if your audience is supporting you, and your audience happens to be not necessarily agrees with you, it's just weird to say, no, I want this whole segment. Now Disney did that, but Light did that, and, and they quickly had to say, wait a minute, we're losing too much moolah here with this wokeness.
So you think this Ronnie Winters then is having to walk back some of his comments then because
Yes, yeah,
obviously he has made, some folks mad. Obviously he's refunded, folks that he deemed to be Trump supporters or folks that have come out of the closet, so to speak, and said, "Yeah, I'm a
mm,
Trump supporter." He's refunded their money and said, "Don't come to my shows," and things like this. That's a
ah,
little over the top. That's a lot over the top because, uh, all money
ah,
spends. But I think probably he understands this. Any publicity is good publicity.
yeah.
Any publicity is good publicity.
Now,
Uh,
how about this? Okay, how about this? Leave your comments at the end of the line. I'm reading like I'm up to like let's see, Acts 16, 17, 18, and I'm finding that people have not changed. They get jealous because somebody else is coming and maybe they're drawing more of the people to them than they are, and then those so they say so we have to find a group of people to go against that person because that person is becoming more popular than we are.
yeah, that
And
mentality has not changed. I mean, so as Jesus started to gain in popularity, if you check out 16, 17, 18 of the book of Acts, yeah, you'll definitely see it's a huge book. Man, it's going
and
to keep you occupied for a while.
I'm thinking like, man, it's like it's almost like I just have to switch out the names, and
Yep.
it's
Yep.
this.
Yep. You
It's
covered.
like it's like deja vu, It's like wow, it's like every 100 years you think we'll get smarter, but it's like that basic instinct is still there. It's like just bizarre.
Well, another thing, and I can't really remember where the scripture is, um, but last night I equate this what I'm about to say to this poor little guy. But we had my landlord come up, and she had a friend with her, and the friend had a dog. Dog was fairly large dog, but doesn't matter to the Chihuahua because he doesn't care. He wants to eat it. Well, this dog happened to be a female.
Hmm.
So, yep, yep. He changed his tune real quick. He was not territorial, not one bit. We'll just leave that right there.
Oh,
I am saying this to say this. It does not matter how enlightened we think we are, how much time has changed since the days of Christ, and that time. This generation is not passed yet from the earth, so
hmm.
we still got to deal with all this stuff that we had to deal with. So
Yes. And
best way through it is salvation.
yeah. Now, and then I looked at some artists and I put in Kid Rock here, but it didn't, for some reason, they lost that name, Kid Rock, but it put in this country, John Rich, a guitar country guy, uh, which he's kind of outspoken.
Mhm.
And he says something like, okay, Rich recently said he doesn't trust politicians, but he does uh, I guess really get down with results. So if you you know if you just talk and you get no results, that's a politician,
Yeah.
which is kind of and then Bryson Gray. Okay, I got to do the story about Bryson Gray. I guess he was going to do some of the rallies, and they pay you for those rallies. I don't think some of these guys don't get paid. But they pay you to go there. But one of these groups pointed out in some of his songs, some of the lyrics that he said as a Christian contemporary artist, right? And he's just towing the line, right? And they pretty much said, okay, can you go out and apologize for, for saying this in your Christian lyrics? And he says, hell no. It's like, what do I look like? I wrote those lyrics. I meant those lyrics. I'm not gonna change that. So of course, they paid him a little retainer, and they didn't put him on the tour.
Wow.
And it's like because he wouldn't. I mean, he was just like hardline. This part is a sin. If you're gonna do this, yeah, I love you as a sinner, but I just can't go along with this lifestyle, pretty
Yeah.
much, right?
Do the research for yourself. We're kind of dancing around it because this is barely
Yeah.
stuff that's even allowed on YouTube. But check out John Rich's story. See for yourself. See for yourself. Make your own decisions here.
Yeah,
But
and that's Bryson Gray. He said they barred me from Twitter, but they couldn't bar me from the Bible.
yeah,
So
see, and that's hardline stuff right there. The John Rich's, the Bison. What's his name?
Bryson Gray.
Bryson Graces, these
Mm.
types of folks are going to rise up because as evil is magnified and as darkness does spread itself all over the face of the earth, as it's doing, there is going to be good to rise up to meet that stuff. And the only way that that good happens, though, is, well, we got to be that good.
Yeah, and, and let us know what you think about those shorts because it's making it very tempting. I got 2 more days left in the free trial, and it seemed like I'm throwing up these. They're picking out these shorts, and I I wonder. You hate to be like one of those doubting Thomases, but it's like, why are these things from our show reaching so many, and when we cut it down the shorts, is it telling us we talk too much or?
So the way
All
that
right.
this works is the algorithms are driven by the shorts. The
Hmm.
shorts then cause the longer form videos, 8 minutes or more, to
Hmm.
be pushed out to folks. So
Yeah.
that's a short answer to what you're talking about there. It's all about the algorithms. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, toss a comment down below, and tell us what you think about those shorts. Above all things, watch those, and even if you
You,
never even like, share, subscribe,
Yeah.
but
short. I think I have an opinion on shorts,
Yeah.
short
yeah,
reels and stuff like that. I don't think the average person's attention span will go past a short
well,
or
that is
reel.
true. That is
It
absolutely
just doesn't
true,
go
Mike.
that
Yeah, that is
for most
absolutely.
subjects and most people.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Now,
It's a
hey,
thing about opinions, though.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
And then Mike, you turned me on this Don't Unfriend Me show, which I'm not exactly sure that's about. I get texts from them
Boy,
or
I've
messenger.
heard of that show. That's interesting. What is it?
Well, they have like little comments, and then I guess the main thing is like uh, they speak their mind, and the main thing is like don't unframe me just because I'm speaking my mind.
Right.
But I think they go live, which I'm gonna see if I can check the show out because I got on their radar, so they can send me a text saying, "Hey, we're on live" or something like that.
Very
But
cool.
so yeah, just check that out and tell us what you think as well. And but that's gonna do it for today. I'm gonna go out and watch a movie outside,
Hey, sounds good.
grab some popcorn and Snickers. No, no, no.
There you go.
Yeah.
Until
Definitely.
next time, God bless. Get saved today if that is what your will and want to do is. We'll see you next time in the interview.